Hello. What's up, everybody? How are you doing? Good? So my name is Alex, and I work for a company called WMD. We make modular synthesizers and synthesizer modules. If you haven't been to our booth, we are right outside at the top of the stairs. Make sure to come and stop by. I don't have very much time because I was trying to get into playing, and once I got into it, I got more into it. So that's how it goes, right? What I came here to do was talk about creativity really quick and inspiration in real time. So showing up and playing whether or not you're prepared. So, and what I mean by prepared can be relative, I guess. So practice is not irrelevant. You still need to practice your instrument. This is an instrument that needs practice. So what we are doing is creating music in real time, whether or not we have something planned or we're going on something like the, just on the whim. For this performance, I was completely unpatched over there while Carson was playing and just patched frantically, showed up, and what you heard is what I could inspire myself to create in those 15 minutes. So a couple things I just wanted to touch on is when you are looking for modules or synthesizers, use instruments that inspire you. So looking through and finding certain things on the internet, we're always like constantly going onto the forums and saying like, what is this? What is good about this? Is this really great? And a lot of people have things to say, but you really need to remember that those people are not you. So what inspires you about certain modules? If it inspires you, try it. Always be listening on and off the stage, whether or not you're performing or you're just walking around Superbooth or taking a hike. There is inspiration everywhere, and whether or not that has to do with music or just a really great place or just a feeling of being somewhere, that inspiration is everywhere. And one thing that you want to remember when you're playing is those things and those places and that kind of music. As a DJ, one of my favorite things about being a DJ is being able to transform or transcend people. You take people to different places. We're going to play some house music now, and now I'm just going to throw on some banging trap music, and everyone's going to get down. And then I might throw on like some Cyndi Lauper, and everybody's going to go to the bar, and then I come back with some banging techno, and we're all partying again. It's important to do that with your music. Be thinking about the influences you have while you're playing, and where do you want to go, and where do you want to go next. Know your voices and design your patch to be versatile. So when you're patching something on the fly, it's a little bit hard to do this, but it's still just very important to start small with a couple voices and know the shit out of those voices. Be able to take one voice and turn it into 4 or 5 different ones on the fly. Remember that you can get more than one thing out of a voice. So you can use feedback techniques. You can use modulation to take a monophonic voice and make it multi-timbral. That's possible. You just have to remember how to get there, and then set your patch up so you can do that live in real time with knobs or buttons. Think like a DJ. Look up. I did a pretty bad job at that one just now. But you want to look up at your crowd. When y'all are sitting down, maybe I should just be sitting down too, and I wouldn't have played such hard dance music, but that is just the thing that I'm into. But know your audience and look at them and see how they are reacting and see what you can get them to do. Remember that it's about the audience and about the vibe. It's not necessarily about you as a performer unless it is an art piece. If that's really what you're going for and you are displaying a piece of art and this is just like your masterpiece, then that's good. And that is one way to go. And another way to go is to create a vibe for people. Respect your audience, respect the people, respect their ears, and respect your own ears. This instrument is no longer just a synthesizer. It's no longer just something that you bring to be a part of the band. It's becoming a vehicle to make whole music. The instrument is now, we're no longer just playing the guitar and singing a song. We are creating entire productions with music gear, and that is what WMD is really focused on as a company. So wrapping that all around, we make the performance mixer. It is a mixer built around live performance and being able to take those ideas and make them happen, check them in your headphones before you let everyone else listen to it, just like a DJ again, bring them up to the front of the house. The Metron is our new sequencer. It is designed around real-time pattern creation, so making everything in the fly. You can make one program and let everybody listen to it and go visually edit a new one and make a B section and make an entire new section of music without having to think about it too much, and then when you're ready, you can drop it in. So we're focused on customization and unique identity, so your unique identity as a musician. Modular is that. It is modular. It is really awesome to go down the system path, but at the same time, what we are really focused on is giving you the tools to pick and choose the pieces of our workflow that work best with yours. So yeah, I think that's all the time I have, but thank you guys for being in here and checking it out. And if you have any questions, I'll be at the booth in about 10 minutes. And yeah, have an awesome Superbooth. Thank you guys for having me.